Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a haul. If you guys didn't know, I'm going on vacation next week. So I've kind of been going crazy buying stuff, and this haul is going to be primarily makeup and like body care and stuff like that. But I did place an order online, so there's going to be a second haul next week. I plan on uploading that next week, Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be like my vacation haul, kind of just the things that I'm buying online. I'm going to get started with the things that I got at Sephora, and this wasn't all in one trip. I purchased some things and then went back, and you know how it goes. I feel like I haven't shown you guys a haul in a while, so I'm really excited right now. First up, I bought a pair of Velour lashes. These are my favorite lashes from Sephora. These are the Velour Fluff and Whispie. I get so many uses out of these, more than my mink lashes, more than any lash brand that I own. I don't know if it's just the Silk line, but I get like 5, 6, 7 uses out of these, and I love that they're so dramatic. So these are the Fluff and Wisp, and I love them. This was actually a sad purchase for me because I was hoping that Caudalie would come out with her refillable pans by now, but she didn't. So in the palette that I have, this whole yellow portion, the middle top section, is completely gone. Like, I'm talking about, I was like scratching the yellow powder out, and it was just getting really pathetic. That's pretty much the only shade that I use out of this palette. Sometimes I'll, you know, get into these contour shades, but I just love this yellow shade, and I sometimes mix it with the first one. But I just feel like this consistency is so amazing. I literally just bought this whole palette over for that yellow shade. So Caudalie, I'm gonna need you to come out with these refillables like ASAP, because mama can't be buying a whole palette just for that color, but I totally did. The next few items are face products. I have been having really dry skin. Like, my skin has cleared up a lot. Like, I feel like you guys have been complimenting my skin on Snapchat and here on YouTube. But I do notice that I'm a little bit dry on my forehead, and I've been so crazy about skincare that the moment I see something wrong, I'm like, gotta run to Sephora, I gotta fix this ASAP, because I'm really just working on my skincare. I'm working on just getting the best base for my makeup as possible. Long story short, I bought a couple of skincare items. First thing I bought is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is an intense hydrating lotion for sensitive skin. It has no parabens, no harsh chemicals, and it's to hydrate dry, parched skin, and to relieve minor irritation due to eczema and other conditions for the face and elsewhere. I think this is the smallest size it comes in, but I figured it'd be good for bringing with me to Cancun. I love that the main ingredient is oatmeal, because my friend Mami Chula, she raves about oatmeal and washing her face with oatmeal, so I was like, I need me some oatmeal in my life. So I figured I'm really not gonna sit in the kitchen and like grind oatmeal, so I'll just use products with oatmeal in them. So I picked this up, and it's highly raved on Sephora. By the way, the Sephora app is dangerous, girl. Next up, this is another purchase influenced by someone. I saw Amrezy post about this Caudalie Vinosource moisturizing sorbet. This is a gel cream, and it's just really hydrating, and it just leaves your skin refreshed, hydrated, and soft. So yeah, this is hypoallergenic, and it says it quenches and soothes, and it has organic grape water, chamomile, and antioxidants. This actually feels like a body lotion because it's so thin. The scent is very faint. To me, this just smells like face cream, and it definitely is more on the gel side. So I feel like if you have dehydrated skin that's getting oily, this would be perfect, because it's not thick, but it's very hydrating, and I feel like this would be great under makeup too, so pick that up. Next up, I got this Lancome, what is this? Rehydrating Comforting Toner for dry skin. Now, I bought the Murad Dry Skin Hydrating Toner, and it's okay, like, it's fine, but I'm not motivated to use it because I'm not really seeing any results. Now, toners are tricky. Like, most people don't see results with toners, but I feel like if I'm going to include a step into my routine, I needed to have results. I'm just not crazy about the Murad one. I don't see any hydration. My skin was still dry, and I'm using that, and I'm like halfway through the bottle, and I really don't like it. So I picked up the Lancome one because this was also highly rated on Sephora. I like that it's kind of like milky, and the bottle is just so cute. I feel like when the bottle is cute, you're more motivated to use it. I know that sounds really dumb, but it's true. It says this silky soft moisturizing formula gently tones as it rehydrates. A sensory experience to leave skin clean, comfortable, and radiant. All things that I love. This smells so good. I'm okay with spending money on skincare, but when I bought this, I was like, am I losing my mind? But this is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat Hydrogel eye patch. So these are eye patches. You get 30 pairs, which is 60 patches, so 30 uses. So I'm obsessed with Jackie Aina, Jackie O on Snapchat. I'm gonna leave her details down below. I'm obsessed with her. Like, you guys need to follow her. I'm telling you, she is the funniest person on my Snapchat, and that's a big claim, but she really is hilarious, and she's just gorgeous, and she always looks put together. And I just love her Snapchat rants, and she's always getting ready on Snapchat and like doing her skincare on Snapchat, and she's huge on skincare, which I really like. Now, she has oily skin, so a lot of the things that she talks about for oily skin, obviously I don't use. I bought the corresponding mask to this, and I liked it. It's like a gold mask, and it's nice, and it gives you a lot of radiance. So I saw her using these eye patches, and I just had to have them. I bought these also because I want to use them on my clients. So I'm thinking of buying another set just for my clients and for my bag. Just because a lot of my clients come in and they want super highlighted under eyes, and they want like a lot of concealer, they have dark circles. But the problem is that they're not hydrated under there. And as a makeup artist, there's no like super quick fix. Like, you can put moisturizer, you can put eye cream, but if the person hasn't moisturized their under eye in ages, then there's really nothing you can do, and the concealer is gonna look like caca. Like, it's just gonna look bad, it's gonna look dry, it's gonna look patchy, flaky, it's gonna crease, it's gonna patch up, it's gonna ball up, like, it's bad. So these, I actually cheated and I used these twice, and I love them. It says to use this to up to 15 minutes, but I know a lot of people use it overnight. I have dry skin, so I'm always looking to hydrate, especially my under eye, because I tend to be a little rough with the baking and the concealer, and there's a lot of pressure under my eye with the smoking out the lower lash lines. So they look like this, they're gold, and they're really nice. They smell nice, and they just give you that like luxurious feel. Put them on while, like, let's say you're doing your eyeshadow or your eyebrows, you can pop these on, and when you're ready to remove them, you can go ahead and do your concealing and all that jazz. So bought that. So I was in the market for new primers. So one of the new primers I picked up is this Lancome Le Base Pro. I had really good reviews on Sephora. I'm an avid review reader, and this is an oil-free perfecting makeup primer, and it has a smoothing effect, which I'm all about. And I feel like the #1 thing that I'm looking for always is something to make my skin look great. Like, I want to look face tuned in person, if you get what I mean. And I don't have perfect skin. I just wasn't blessed with like amazingly perfect skin like naturally, so I have to work a little harder to get that smooth canvas. Primer is the #1 thing that I'm always on the hunt for, and I'm never satisfied with. Now, don't get me wrong, I have some primers that I love, but it's the #1 thing that I buy, foundation and primer. Sorry about the long story, but this is what it looks like. Kind of reminds me of the Hourglass one. It's not the Mineral Veil, but the other one. It's kind of like an oil, and it almost looks like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I'm excited to try this. I'll let you guys know how I like it. Maybe I'll do a first impressions get ready with me. And the next primer, also influenced by a YouTuber. I'm telling you, this YouTube is dangerous. This is influenced by Tati. I love her, Glam Life Guru. She is the master of all reviews, and she swears by this product. This is the Guerlain Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold. Now, this was like $75, and that ain't cheap. Okay, so this better work. This kind of reminds me of the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir, which I love. Tati raves about this because of its tightening effects, and I never really noticed how much I need that. So yeah, this was influenced by her. Okay, this is the third Lancome product that I whip out of here. So Lancome, you doing it right now for me. This is the Lancome Silky Cream Highlighter. I bought two, and one is in Gold Lights and one is in Buff Lights. You know when you're strolling down the aisles of Sephora and you see something, you're like, I need it? That's what happened with these highlights, but honestly, I should have waited because I bought them, you know, on impulse in store, but I could have got some cash back. Ebates has a promotion right now until July 4th, so I actually placed an order. I'm crazy about online shopping these days. I just cannot be bothered with going to the store. Honestly, it's just like dealing with the crowd and just all that. So yeah, Sephora has a 4% cash back right now until the 4th, and then Macy's has a 6% sale. So they do sell Lancome on Macys.com, and I love Macys.com, by the way, for shopping for makeup. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Macy's is popping when it comes to buying makeup. Most of the times when I'm on MACCosmetics.com and something is sold out, I'll go to Macys.com. They'll have it at the Macy's online, so check Macy's. Don't sleep on Macy's. Also, if Sephora sold out of something, check Macy's. Like, they're on point. I feel like since a lot of people don't know about Macy's and their makeup, and it's like free shipping most of the times, they're always in stock. But anyway, I picked up Buff Lights, and I'm not gonna lie, these look super similar to my ColourPop, and it's literally like the same consistency as a ColourPop, but oh my gosh, these are so soft, very similar to the ColourPop formula. ColourPop, you gotta watch out. I just had to have these because my ColourPop highlights are nice, but I feel like they're kind of hard to wear sometimes because of the colors. I don't know if it's just me, but or they like dry out a little, and when I apply it, sometimes it can be a little bit streaky or a little bit dry. So I just wanted to play around with something similar in texture but from a different brand, just to see if it's just my skin that doesn't like highlights like this, or if it's the ColourPop ones, or if mine just dried out. So this is Gold Lights and this is Buff Lights. Now, it's not like an extreme wham bam highlight, but it's extreme enough for a cream. Now, I know everybody wants that super stark stripe, but some people don't want that stark stripe. So yeah, I got these, and I feel like with gold, you really don't want something too pigmented because it's just gonna look crazy. So you can see the little sheen that it gives right there. And this underneath a powder highlight, yes. Would you look at that, another Lancome product. This is the Juicy Shaker in Freedom of Peach. I also got this because of Jackie. And it just looks like this, and you're supposed to shake it up, and then you open it up and you get this little doe foot, well, it's not little, it's actually like quite large, doe foot applicator, and you apply it, and it's kind of like a tinted lip balm kind of deal. Now, I tried the YSL Tint Oil, and I was like, this is just straight up Olive Garden breadstick grease on my lips. Like, it just had no color. Maybe it was just the color that I chose, but let me know what tints you like oils, things like that. I don't like reddish colors. I like more of like peachy, nudie, pinky, like light natural colors. It looks so good on her lips, so I just had to have it. Next up, I got a foundation, and this is because of Jaclyn Hill. This is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. Now, me and Jaclyn, we got dry skin, so she says this is super moisturizing, and I tried it in store, and I applied with my hands. Now, I will say it got a little dry on my nose, but I feel like it's because, you know, I didn't use a primer. I used my fingers. Like, it just, I can't use my fingers for my foundation. I have to use a beauty blender because my skin is so dry. So that's probably why it looked weird on my nose, but everywhere else, super hydrating. Now, I will say you definitely have to set it, because when I tried it on with my hand and I walked around the mall, it was moving and slipping and sliding because it is a hydrating foundation. It's not matte. So this is for the extremely dry, I feel, because when I put it on, it was just straight up hydration. So I got mine in the shade Electric. I hope this is my shade, G35. Pretty sure this was the only shade that matched me. When I went, I was looking at the colors, and it was yellow enough for my skin tone. It does have a pump, which is very nice. So the color matches my arm pretty nicely, and I just rubbed it in so I'm not like greasy or anything. Next up, I got the Nars Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner. This is in Via Veneto, and this is a repurchase for me. I love this. It's super black. It's just a standard black Kohl pencil. I love how intense this liner is, but I also just love how long it wears. I feel like it's a type of eyeliner that I can put on my top lid and it's not going to transfer, so that's a must for me, especially for the summertime. And then lastly, from Sephora, I picked up the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Cocoa. Now, I'm a huge fan of Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. I love Toast, Camel, and Warm Taupe, or just Taupe. I felt like I was missing a darker color, so I got Cocoa, and it's a really nice brown. It just looks like a basic brown, but I feel like when you put it on, it has like a hint or an underlying purple to it, which is really nice with brown eyes. So I just wanted to get a darker shade. I'll use Toast as like a transition color, Camel as like an outer V color, or just to warm things up. Taupe I like if I'm going for something a little more cool, but then I'm left with having to use like Nars Galapagos or something deep to either smudge out my lower lash line or just in the crease to deepen things up. So I just wanted a deeper Bobbi Brown shadow. I definitely want to get a couple of more. I know it's so bad, but I love the formula of these. Maybe I'll even like depot them and put them in a Z palette. They're just so good. If you haven't tried Bobbi Brown eyeshadows, trust me on this one. Although I did hear that some of them, the consistency is no bueno, but the ones I've tried so far are all Gucci, and the palettes not so much. You gotta get the single shadows, girl. It's all cheap. Okay. Next up, I placed an order through MAC, and MAC right now is 3% cash back on Ebates, but if you go through Macy's, it's 6% cash back, which is even better. First up, I ordered this pouch. So I actually ordered this because I have a MAC travel bag, and I feel like I don't really know where to put my lip pencils and my liquid lipsticks. I usually put them in one of the big pockets, like one of the like fishnet kind of style pockets, but then when I get there and I want to take out my lip pencils and my liquid lipsticks, it's a horror. I'm an organized freak. I'm very OCD, so I ordered this just so I can carry in like my purse when I go do makeup on people. I usually have my purse with me, so I'm just gonna put my liquid lipsticks and lip products in here, and just to keep it a lot more organized, and it makes me feel at peace. You save so much more time when you're organized. So yeah, you can buy these individually. I just noticed this doesn't have like the Velcro. I don't think this is the one meant to be in the travel bag, but that's okay because I'm going to be using this in my purse aside from the travel bag. So that's that. I picked up a MAC Eye Kohl in Costa Riche. This is my favorite brown eyeliner. Makes any brown, hazel, green eyes pop. Like seriously, your eyes will look yellow and red, and it just brings out any undertone that you have in your eye already. Costa Riche is my jam. I've been using this for a really long time and I always need a backup, so I picked one of those up. I also picked up a backup of my Fix Plus. I've been ODing on the Fix Plus. Like seriously, I just go to town. Super hydrating, and I just needed a backup. I have like this much left on my Fix Plus, and I have a fear of running out of things that I really love. Like I don't want to do my makeup one day and I have no more Fix Plus and I'm just sitting there like, yes, I have alternatives, but you get me, right? You get me. Speaking of alternatives to MAC Fix Plus, this is MAC Charged Water. I've talked about this on my channel, but a really long time ago, and I just feel like I need to talk to you guys about it again. This is MAC Charged Water. So this has more glycerin, I believe. It has an ingredient in here. This is their Hydrating Revitalizing Energy Mist. Basically, this is just a lot more hydrating to me than Fix Plus. So Fix Plus I like because it melts the powdery look. It just diminishes that powdery look. But I feel like this one actually hydrates. And I know that's crazy, but it's true. So this is their Skin Hydrating Mist. And then Fix Plus is just Fix Plus. So if you have super duper dry skin and you're looking for something and Fix Plus isn't doing it for you, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on the Tatcha Dewy Skin Spray, get yourself some Charged Water. All of my MAC purchases are so boring because they're mainly backups. This is MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I use this almost in every single tutorial. You guys know the drill. Soft Ochre is probably my favorite eye primer, and these do kind of dry out, and I've gotten a lot of use out of my other one. You can add a little drop to hydrate it, but I just needed a backup. I wanted to have a backup in my arsenal because always need Soft Ochre, especially as a freelancer. It's a must. And then this is MAC Lip Conditioner, and it looks very similar to my MAC Fast Response Eye Cream, so hopefully one day I'm not doing my makeup and use this instead of that. I'm gonna have to keep them in separate drawers, but this is just a lip conditioner. My lips are always dry, so I figured I'll have a conditioner in my life, and especially on vacation, I want my lips to look hydrated and juicy and glossy, especially if they get sunburned. You need some conditioning in your life. And then last but not least, I got this MAC Prep and Prime Moisture Infusion. I actually got this because of one of you guys. Who's the culprit of this? I got this because of Kiss and Makeup Beauty channel. She told me this is a really great product, so I bought it. You see, like, I really do listen to you guys. Like, if you guys recommend something to me, especially people who comment a lot on my videos and I know they know what I like and, you know, what I'm into and my needs and stuff like that, and you recommend me something, I'm gonna go out and buy it. Like, I'm not just telling you guys to recommend me stuff just so I can tell you that. I literally go out and buy it. So this is Moisture Infusion. I know nothing about the product. I seriously just went off of her recommendation because she said she liked the MAC softening lotion that I use on my clients. So this looks like the Volcanic Ash to me. This is just a hydrating serum. It was kind of pricey. I think it was like $42. So hope it works. I'm trusting you, girl. Trust me. This was in the box and I didn't even realize it. This is an extended play Giga Black mascara. Nothing tops this for me. It never gets on my skin and it never plays me, so this is my jam. Sometimes even waterproof mascaras transfer onto my skin because my lower lashes are pretty long, so this never fails me and I feel like I need 10 backups of it of all time. I actually was cleaning out my makeup, my backup jar, and I found one of these in there and I was like, oopsie. Picked up a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. This is my favorite shade from the lip creams. This shade is so pretty. It lasts a really long time. It dries matte, smells like cake, and it's just bomb.com and under $5. So get yourself some London if you're into nudes like me. And then I picked up the Shea Sugar Scrub from Tree Hut in the scent Moroccan Rose. This is like an oldie but a goodie. I've featured so many of these Tree Hut exfoliators on my channel. If you've been watching me for a while, you know this goes way back. But I've never seen Moroccan Rose, and when I saw Moroccan Rose, I was like, hold on. Hold it, wait a minute. New scent alert. This is my favorite scent yet. It almost smells like bathroom because it's very floral. Speaking of floral, I really want that MAC perfume, the floral one. I think I might have to get it because it's just like calling me. Anyway, this is a great exfoliator and I feel like I've been slacking on lotion and exfoliating. I'm just not on top of it. I feel like once you become a freelancer, everything just goes out the window. You're just like running around and you just forget. Like, hello Rose, did you moisturize today? Did you exfoliate? So I got back on my exfoliator game. I'm gonna be scrubbing my life away before I head to Mexico. So smooth, soft skin is a must. Next up are just like really random things. I picked up a pair of these Scott Barnes lashes at Ricky's. This was so expensive. I think it was like $40, $50. I don't, some crazy price. But that made me want it. I'm like, okay, if these lashes cost this much, that means they're really good. I got the Bella lash. I wanted something dramatic but not too dramatic. So this is the lamb. I love that they're layered and three-dimensional and really curly, and they remind me of Lily lashes. But let's see if these are worth the hype. I will wear them and I will let you know. I hope they last me a really long time because that's expensive times 7, okay? So I picked up 2 of these obsessive compulsive loose colors and I swatched them in the store and I fell in love when I put the flashlight on them from my phone. I was like, need. So this first shade is called Clove. And it's a really pretty rose gold. And I feel like these are just really soft. And sometimes you want that super metallic look, but you don't want it to be chunky. And I'm always on the hunt for loose pigments also because I just want a super metallic, but still smooth and silky finish. So that's Clove. So these retail for $14, but I signed up for like the Ricky's email and I think I get like 10% off or like 20% off or something. So this one is in the shade Flicker and it's a really nice gold. And I'm telling you, what got me was just the soft smoothness of them. They're not glittery, they're not chunky, they're just straight up sheen. It reminds me a lot of the shade Melon from MAC, but just silkier. I feel like these lay so flat on the skin that they just give like a radiance, and I feel like if you have really dry eyelids like me, you want silky soft shadows because if you don't, the texture on your eyelids are gonna show. So I picked up 2 of those, I don't know. And then last but not least at Ricky's, this is so random, but I got a Avanti silicone mix. I feel like I had to say it like that. This is like Dominican OG hair product. I think this is made of caracol. I'm not even sure, but it's a hair treatment and I'm always on the hunt for hair treatments. This was $9.99 and I feel like every single Dominican hair salon, Dominican households, anything has this, and Noe's mom had it in her shower. I used it and I like the smell. I really like the smell, so that's pretty much why I bought it. But it also left my hair soft. So this is for dry hair, and like I said, I buy any hair treatment mask in sight. So had to have it, and I bought it at Ricky's, but you could get it at any beauty supply store. Rosita Tacho. I wanted to feature this guy. This is from Marc Jacobs. They actually sent this to me. This is their Style Icon number 7 plush eyeshadow palette. And look at this. It's just like all black packaging. I mean, talk about sleek. And then these are these shades. Really, really pretty. And I'll go ahead and swatch the gold shade, which is probably my favorite shade in the whole thing. It's more of like a bronzy gold. It's like a gunmetal gold, and it just feels like silk. I'll swatch one of the matte shades right next to it so you can see. The color payoff on this is insanity. Look at that. That was a swatch. That's crazy pigmented. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, look how pretty those two look paired together. I'm all into this right now. Let me just do one more just for fun. The ones with like a frosty finish feel like butter when you touch them. Look at that one. Gorgeous. So I was gonna wait and feature these items in the other haul, but I just want to get them out there so I can open them up and put them out on display already. So I picked up the Gucci Bamboo body lotion because one of my clients' moms, she came over and we were like obsessed with perfume, and she was like trying my perfumes, and we were like having a really good time, and she was like, you need to get the body lotion for the Gucci Bamboo. I'm like, but I'm not really into the body lotion of the perfume. But she said I need this one. So that's what happened. I bought it and I don't regret it at all. I like the travel size rollerball of the Gucci Bamboo. It's really cute. It looks like a bamboo stick. But I'm not crazy about this packaging at all. But who cares? It's what's inside that matters, right? It smells like baby. Like a really good smelling baby that has Gucci Bamboo on. It smells so good, and then you put the perfume on top, girl, you're gonna be smelling so good. I just put a whole bunch, so it is a little sticky on my arm right now, but yeah. Then I picked up the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant Antiperspirant. Now, I hear so many good things about this. I wanted to try a new deodorant because mine was just getting really boring to me, and this smells so good. And I've heard from people that it actually stops you from sweating, which doesn't sound safe to me at all. But hey, it's summertime, I'm gonna be on vacation, and I don't want to be sweating. Although I don't really sweat much on my underarms, I sweat more on my face, which really sucks when you like makeup. But I figured I'd give it a try. Why not? It's worth a chance, worth a try. So Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, and they sell this at Sephora, Macy's, Nordstrom, pretty much anywhere and everywhere. So I don't even think they consider this a perfume, but this is by Estee Lauder, and this is Bronze Goddess. Now I just noticed mine has scotch tape on it. Probably someone returned this. Anyway, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. It's crazy because when this first launched and like all of the Bronze Goddess stuff came out, I was obsessed with spraying this and I wanted it so bad, but I just was like, do I really want to smell like the beach, like super summery? I was like iffy about it, but I always go into Macy's and try it on, and it just looked so freaking pretty. Okay, is it me or does this look used? Does this look used? I feel like this was open because there's totally perfume on the outside of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray it so I can describe it. I hope it spilled or something, I don't know, but it smells like sunscreen and coconut and beach and Mexico and like a nighttime Mexican goddess. Like, it smells so bam, like summer's here. So I got it, and I don't know, I'm kind of weirded out that it's like been opened, but let's just move on before I get weirded out. So the next 3 items aren't makeup or skincare or anything like that, but I picked up a new pair of earrings from Nordstrom. I love Nordstrom's earrings. I did choose the largest stud, which I guess can be like rose, that doesn't look real at all, but to me they look real, and every time I wear like shiny studs, you guys ask me what earrings am I wearing. I get my earrings from Call It Spring, Banana Republic, and Nordstrom, and Aldo sometimes. Those are the only 3 places really that I get earrings from. So I picked up a new pair because mine were getting a little rusty already. And then I picked up another bangle from Kate Spade. I actually have one and I wanted another one. The love bracelet is just too crazy. It's like $4,000. I settled for the Kate Spade one because it still looks cute and pretty and dainty and girly, and with 2 of them or 3 of them it looks really cute. So it has a little clasp, and it does come in a silver coat and a rose gold, but I got the gold because you guys know I love gold, and I just love the look of like 3 stacked bangles or like my Alex and Ani bracelets, and I just like bangles. Like I don't like to just have on my watch all the time because my watch can sometimes look a little manly. And then last but not least, I picked up some sandals, and these are from Tory Burch. I've had a pair of Tory Burch sandals for over 2 years now, and I love them. They're holding on strong. I do feel like I need to rebuy them though because the front is getting a little worn out, but I use them almost every single day in the summer. Like I just can't be bothered with like too much lace up these days. I just want to throw on some flip-flops, but like cute flip-flops, and go. You can dress this up or down. You can wear this with jeans, or you can wear this with a really nice flowy dress, and it just looks really nice and put together. So that concludes this haul. I know it was a lot of stuff, but I do have a part 2. I will have that up on Tuesday. Tomorrow I will be uploading my hair care routine, so stay tuned for that. On my lips I have this really pretty gray color, and I just was feeling a gray lip today and a black shirt. I don't know, I was in that mood. And this is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Chill Zone. On my nails I have Sally Hansen, and the color is Afflorable, which is such a cute name. And my shirt just says New York. I will have everything listed down below, so don't forget to check the bottom bar. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.